poems. One of them is written by somebody else. It's kind of like a cover. It's by Buddy Wakefield. And then the other poem is one that I wrote, and my friend Ian over there helped compile it. So here we go. This one's Hurling Crowbirds at Mocking Bars by Buddy Wakefield. If we were created in God's image, then when God was a child, he smushed fire ants with his fingertips and avoided tough questions. There are ways around being the go-to person, everybody, even for ourselves. Even when the answer is clear, like the holy water Gentiles would drink before they realize that forgiveness is the release of all hope for a better past. I thought those were chime shells in your pocket, so I chucked a quarter at it, hoping to hear some part of you respond on a high note. You acted like I was hurling crowbirds at mocking bars and abandoned me for not making sense. Evidently, I don't experience things as rationally as you do. For example, I know mercy when I have enough money to change the jukebox at a gay bar. Somebody's got to change that shit. You know mercy whenever someone shoves a stick of morphine straight up into your heart. God damn, it felt amazing the days you were happy to see me. So I smashed a beehive against the ocean to try to make our splash last longer. Remember all the honey? Left me looking like a jellyfish ate, but you walked off the water in a porcupine of light. Strands of gold drizzled out to the tips of your wasps. This is an apology letter to the both of us for how long it took me to let things go. It was not my intention to make such a production of the emptiness between us, playing tuba on the tombstone of a soprano to try to keep some dead singer's perspective alive. It's just that I could have sworn you'd sung me a love song back there, and that you meant it, but I guess that some people just chew with their mouths open. So I ate earplugs alive with my throat, hoping they'd get lodged deep enough inside the empty spots where I wouldn't have to hear you leaving, that I wouldn't have to listen to my heart keep saying, all my eggs were in a basket of red flags, all my eyes to a bucket of blindfolds, and the cupboards with the muzzles and the gauze. You know, I didn't mean to speak so far out and off, trying to drive your nickels to the well when you were happy to let those wishes drop, but I still show up for gentleman practice, in the company of elite dancers, hoping their grace will get stuck in my shoes. Is that a handsome shadow on my breath, sweet woman? Or is it a cattle call in a school of fish? Still dance with me. Less like a waltz for panic, more for the way we hope to swing. Like that night we took off everything and we were swinging for the fences. Don't hold it against my love. You know, I wanna breathe deeper than this. I didn't mean to look so serious. I didn't mean to act like a filthy floor. I didn't mean to turn us both into some cutting board, but there were knives stuck in the words where I came from. I pulled knives from my back and my words. I cut trombones from the moment you slipped away. And I know it left me looking like a knife fight, lady. I know it left me feeling like a shotgun shell. You know, I want to go off and show you where I lost my breath. I want to show you where I found my breath to death. It was buried underneath all your wind instruments, hidden in your castanets. Goddamn, if you ever want to know how it felt when you left, if you ever want to come inside, just knock on the spot where I finally pressed stop, playing musical chairs with your exit signs. I'm gonna cause you a miracle when you see the way I kept God's image alive. Forgiveness is for anybody who needs a safe passage through my mind. If I was created in God's image, then when God was a boy, he wanted to grow up to be a man, a good man. And when God was a man, a good man, he started telling the truth in order to get honest responses. He'd say, yeah, I know, I should have worn my cross again, but I didn't want to scare the Gentiles off. They could sink claws and teeth into something that will give them flight. I've labeled too many dreams as impossible, too many fears as inevitable. My tear ducts, they were in denial the night that I heard you died. My island was overruled by the floods inside of me, but no tears fell out. The floodwaters waterlogged my emotions, and I'm still trying to get the taste of grief out of my mouth. Yeah, the tornado came down. You missed, Lord. You know you got bad aim when you're drunk. You know you only get mad when you drink, Lord, and that's why I'm praying. You need an intervention. We don't have to look up to know it's raining. We write this down trying to remember the good, the pure. We try to forget the evil of ever growing up. So wipe off the dust with your fingers and breath if you need to. I pull these fossils out of my bones with my teeth. Put them in the museum of myself. The words I've spoken, the places we've been, where we are now. you. Please don't rob yourself by judging my fossils, my wings, or even the whole thing. Once you realize the battle's inside of you, you've half won. Me, I'm just a 33 album on a 45 rotation detail, hoping for a hand to be brave enough to blow off the dust and slow down the pace. Thank you.